What it do, y'all? Bread Talk Rob, Bread Talk Gang Forever. Just finished reading chapter 6 of Suze Orman's action plan, which was entitled Real Estate. And in that chapter, Suze Orman says that people, I had to take notes on my phone, so y'all excuse me, man. People look at housing market as investment instead of shelter. You know, back then people wanted to get these houses, flip them, do all that. But Suze Orman's like, nah, hold on, player. Don't use your house as don't use your house as an investment as far as getting money. When you buy a house, you need to know that you're going to be in that house for at least 5 years. Now, yes, that interest is going to grow, or excuse me, the property value is going to grow, but we're not going to use that as collateral. Use that as something that we could go get money from, because that's how you put yourself behind, man. What else did she say? Bad choices were made in these times. People had adjustable rate mortgages, which are ARMs, and they thought they would stay there for a while. The value will rise and then sell. So back then, there was this plan going on with adjustable rate mortgages where people would get into these houses. They thought that they would be there for long enough for their houses to gain value, and then they could sell them. So when Suze Orman says don't look at your house as an investment, this is exactly what she was talking about. These adjustable rate mortgages, man. People got into these. People were talked into these plans that did not work out for them because that housing market ended up crashing. The market crashed and people were stuck. People were waiting around hoping for the best. People lost their homes. People stayed in their homes and everything. You know what? It's going to pick up. It's going to pick up. But it never did, man. And people began to lose their homes because the mortgages went up and they couldn't afford the payments. So Suze Orman says that there are organizations in place that will help you save your home. She also says that you can reach out to your lender. Now, people were in these homes. They lost these homes, adjustable rate mortgages and all that. But she said, instead of just, not seeking answers, they could have reached out to the lender. They could have sought out organizations, which are in place that she mentions in the book. I just don't remember them off the head, that would have allowed you to kind of catch up. If you go to your lender and you're like, hey, man, this is what's happening. There may be a little penalty, but it will put you in a position to where you're just not losing your home, and you wouldn't have to foreclose or whatnot, which makes your credit, which looks bad on your FICO score. Okay, and then it stays on your credit for like 7 years. But as time goes on, it falls off your credit, which I just said it falls off your credit after 7 years. I don't know why I said that. Okay, worst case scenario, Suze Orman says, let go of the home. No sense in struggling to keep a home that you can't afford. So if you can't afford this home, you done tried to talk to your lender, you done tried to, you get a second job and everything, but you're still just struggling. Suze Orman says that your home should be your safe haven. You should be able to go there and have no worries. You shouldn't have your home worrying you. She say, man, just let that thing go, man, and be happy and figure it out on the other side. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Okay, look at your options. Try to get your mortgage reduced. Try to sell the home. Go for a short sale. And a short sale is when the bank sells your home and they get whatever the home goes for on the market, and they just forgive the rest of the money that you owe, but it goes against your credit. So say, for instance, if you owe 170 on your home and they sell your home for 150, they gonna sleep that 170 and you won't owe them anything financially, but they gonna hold your credit score, okay? So these are your options you should look at before you just give in, let your house go, and it just kills your credit. All right. People think that they can afford $1,000 monthly mortgages because they pay $1,000 in rent. They don't realize that with mortgage, you take on more financial responsibility. Check this out, player. We used to pay close to $900 in rent. Now we in this now we in this home. Whereas when I was paying for rent, if something break down, I called the maintenance office. Didn't have to, here in a home, man, you got to cut your own grass. If something break down, you pay for it. I mean, it's just a bunch of things. Property taxes, everything. That is that people don't include that in when they're thinking, man, I could get me a home, man, I could get me a home. So Suze Orman just says, hey man, make sure you see everything. Don't just look at the fact that you're paying $1,000 for rent. Look at everything that you're not paying for, and that'll show you if you're ready for a home. And lastly, some of the notes I took. Don't buy a home unless you are willing to stay there at least 5 years. Houses are investments as far as security. You're investing in security. Houses are not bank accounts, man. So back to what I said earlier. You're not getting this house and staying there 2 years and then you just gonna sell it. Nah, she say, who wants to deal with the hassle of moving and doing all that other stuff? And then let's keep in mind that when you sell, when you sell your home, the realtor gets 6% of that. 5 to 6% of that. So say your home is, I don't know, you got on the market for $150,000. You get a realtor. You sell that. Your realtor helps you sell that home. What's 5% of 150? Let me see. 10% is around 15,000. Half of that is 7,500. So your realtor's gonna get 7,500. So that takes away, from the 150,000. I mean, that you was gonna get, and then you get however much you get, because the rest of that money pays off the house or however it works. So when you get this home, you're investing in security, man. But that's what it is, man. Chapter 6, real estate. The next chapter I'm going into is paying for college. That should be a good one. But y'all know what it is. Bread Tuck Rock, Bread Tuck Gang forever. Y'all mucho, take it easy. H-Town.